Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling no more.
What's good, boys? It's Truth here. Welcome back to another college football ultimate team video. Today we got some big moves. I want to talk about my investments I've made this week, and I want to show you guys. So it's one thing to talk about them and obviously hope they come to fruition. It's another thing to have them come to fruition. But before we get into that, hit the like button, drop a sub. I appreciate all the love and support. I actually really love college football, and I'm glad y'all starting to love the videos. And I want to start helping you guys make coins, so that's why I'm doing this different type of stuff. First things first, Legends leak tomorrow. The reason why I'm doing this video late, you're probably seeing this 10, 11, 12, is because I won't be awake during Legends. Legends usually drop at 10:30 Eastern, which is like 2:30 a.m. Australia time. Your boy's knocked out. I'm too old to be getting up that early. We have Baker Mayfield and Timmy Jernigan coming tomorrow. Now, how's that going to shake out? I'm going to talk about some of the legends I'm looking at pick up tomorrow. So now it's different for me. I won't be up at 10:30. If you guys are up at 10:30, you're able to get on the market. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at in terms of what cards, what price, and all that different type of stuff. But Baker Mayfield, Timmy Jernigan coming tomorrow. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, let's talk about our investments, right? Let's talk about our investments for the last week. Now, we can do the Nightmare promo first. I didn't go crazy in the Nightmare promo, and I told you guys I wasn't really going crazy in the Nightmare promo. I told y'all the college football player promo was the one I was going to go in. But Cage Casey. Now, quickly, if you know, how much did I say I picked this card up for? $77K. And I showed you guys screenshots of him selling for $77K on Wednesday, I believe. Let's look at his price. $126. So if you bought at $76K and you sell for $126, after price tax, you're getting $114 back. It's about 37K? It's not bad. That's not bad, right? So I'm telling you, I'm trying to give y'all the secret sauce on how to make coins. Another one that was really big was the center, Jacob Gardner. Now, it's different because we got the Bowl Blitz center. I think it's Slaughter's name, but I told you guys to pick this guy up for $47K. He's up to $70K. It's another 15, 16K made right there. You know what I mean? So, and you could have been playing, obviously there's so much to do between the playoff head-to-head, the Bowl Blitz, cut champs. There's so much you can be playing in between while these cards are being sold and listed. That's that. But the big boys, college football, this has been generational. This is going to continue to be generational every week, so I need you guys to tap in with me. First, Jack Kisser. I always want to say Keisner, but it's Kisser. Because I think it is Sean Keisner, the old quarterback from Notre Dame. I got one for 306. I told you guys in my previous video, if you got down to 300, I'll be looking at them. I got one for 306. I might try to pick up a couple more before the end of the night at 300 or maybe at like 290, but I did get my one. I was good with the price of 306. I got it on a bid for one that was going for 380. So Cameron Camper, he's a beast, but he's 270K and he has 93 speed, where you can get a DK for the same price with +1 speed. So that's that. Let's talk about my investments that I had. So there were two main ones that I looked at, right? Greg Penn. Now, if you guys remember, and I'm going to show my auction house, right? I said to Greg Penn under 44K, and you easily could have. Let's look at his price right now. I've actually already sold all my Greg Penns. This was just less than 24 hours ago, by the way. He was at 44K. He's already at 70. So if you sold at 70, which I did, I made about 20K per Greg Penn. Now, I'm going to show you. I got some Greg Penns for 30K, 40K, but keep that in mind. He's 70K right now, and I will show you my 70K ones that have sold. There was another card I told you guys to look at as well in terms of budget beasts. Kendall Carr. You can see, I told y'all to get him under 40, and you easily can get him under 40 or close to 40. He's going for 70K. Now, these are actually all mine up right here, those 5. I sold a couple for 65K, and I had these up for 65K, and I was like, bump that. I'm taking them off. Let's put them up for 70K. Right? Now, there was one more card I told you guys. Now, he's not even in the game right now, but let me show you in my auction house real quick who it was. So, I'm actually going to go to my auction house and show you guys my bids. Because it's one thing, again, like I said, to put it in practice compared to showing you guys. Now, the Bartons I missed out on. That was my Kaiser for 306. I tried to get this Munden, but someone bought it. There was a Slaughter. Now, I'll show you how much I sold that Slaughter for, right? I got an Andrew Simpson, who I'm holding for 95K. This is for me building an Ole Miss student team, but then we get into our big investments. There's a Greg Penn for 40K. Kendall Carr for 42. Kendall Carr for 40. Kendall Carr for 39. John Kennedy for 194. Remember that, right? Kendall Carr for 45. Luther Burden, I'm still selling him currently. Greg Penn for 30K. 30K. Luther Burden. Jaden Kennedy, 77K. That was minimum. Another Kendall Carr for 45, 44, 43. We got one for 32, 45. We got a Greg Penn for 49. Right? Remember those prices. Let's go look at my auction house real quick. Show you guys that fat means greasy. There's a Kendall Carr, 70K. So that's plus, what, 20K on Kendall Carr? Remember that, right? We got a Kendall Carr for 65K. So another plus 15 to 17K. Greg Penn, remember, I got a Greg Penn for 40K and 30K. So the 40K Greg Penn, I'm making 24K on. The 30K Greg Penn, I'm making damn near 30K on plus. Remember, this was all in a day. This didn't take weeks. This didn't take months. I have a video I posted yesterday on the channel, and I posted this one today. Now, the big one. Jason Kennedy. You see me get one for 77 and 94. 77 to sell to 140 is crazy. I didn't expect him to be that, but I made 50K per Jason Kennedy. Right on this one, and then on the other one, because I got him at 94, I made about 30-something K. So if we made 50K, 30K, that's 80K. Another 30K, that's 100K. And if we made, let's say we made 25K on each of these, it's probably more, but I'm just being facetious. That's enough. That's approaching 200. You get the point. And I still have Kendall Carrs and Luther Burden selling. In the span of 24 hours in college football, where the game is hard to make coins, I just showed you guys with proof that I made close to 500K. But not doing anything special. And this doesn't even count the cards I got on Tuesday or Wednesday when it comes to the Nightmare promo. Just saying it can be done. There was my Vic for 280 and I sold one Vic for 250. There was my Slaughter I sold for 100. That was the one I got for 80. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show. The investments are real. All right, boys. Now that I show y'all, I kind of know what the hell I'm talking about, right, when it comes to this. Because, look, people always doubt, and I understand that. Let's talk about bowl legends and who I'm looking at tomorrow. There's two main cards, and it helps that Timmy Jernigan's getting a card, and I may wait to see what Tim Jernigan's speed is and things of that nature, because at the time I'm recording this, I'm going to be out with my kids by the time you guys seeing this, because it'll be like 3 p.m. Australia time. It'll be 12 a.m. American time. I know, crazy, or 10 p.m. or whatever it may be. Dexter Lawrence. We're getting a Timmy Jernigan tomorrow. Now, the thing about this Dexter Lawrence, he's big and fast. Usually, if you get someone 340 pounds, they usually have like 82 speed. Now, this is going to be worried about Tim Jernigan's speed tomorrow and how he looks at. If Tim Jernigan is really good, this card is going to crater. I'm looking to get him under 120, 115, and then selling him back a couple days later for like 150, 160. But that's not even the big card I'm looking for. The big card I need you guys to be looking for is this card right now. Kyle Van Noy. Last week, I was skeptical. Shout out to my boy Van. And she was like, anything under 115, he will get to 150. I'm sold. Kyle Van Noy tomorrow, I'm looking under 100K. If I see him under 100K, I'm buying him and not thinking twice about it, because I think he gets back up to this price, like right here. 140, 150. Now, as well, we should be getting an odds boost. We could get it with Story of the Week next week, right? I still think these cards will hold value because we're still in Season 4, and most cards are going to have Season 4 abilities. You know, the silver quick jumps, silver takeoffs, and all that different type of stuff. Those are two big ones I'm looking at tomorrow. I'll be completely honest in terms of the other legends. If you wanted to know a price point, you can look at a Rashard Jones under 100, Deshaun Hamilton. I will want Deshaun Hamilton as close to minimum as possible, which is 77K. If you see him towards minimum, snag him. I think he gets back up to 100 and 110 easy. Again, linemen are good. If you see Steve Hutchinson at 77, 80, 90K, grab him. He's the best left guard in the game outside of the Season 4 left guard, who is minimum price too. But because he's packed, Steve Hutchinson can fly. Laquan Treadwell. I pulled him B and D. If I see him close to, the 100K mark, I'm going to buy him too. Tajay Spears, again, if you want to buy him, he has to be at him. He's already at 100K. He's not going to move too much. The only thing you're hoping is to get him at the training price and he gets back up to 100K and you make a quick flip. He's like 134 right now. So if he gets to 77K, I don't mind y'all buying him tomorrow, hold him for a couple days, getting your 110 something for him, and making your 23K and getting out of there. It's that simple, boys. But I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing in terms of my investments and show you what I'm talking about and putting it to pen to paper. And y'all can see, like I said, in the last 24 hours, after everything sells, we're going to make close to 500-600K. The only reason I won't be over 2 mil is because I invested in Kaiser, which if he goes up, that's going to be another one. So again, the motto of this game, while you're playing games, if you're not buying cards, your coins up there need to be as empty as possible. So I'm going to go back and try to revest these 1.1 million in other cards. Maybe trying to find some more Greg pins and some more cards for cheap. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully this helped you guys. Hopefully, you know, y'all take me serious in the next week and we make some coins together. I'm out. Deuces.